So today I wanted to speak to those of you out there that are frustrated with your teeth. You're frustrated with the cavities that you seem to continually have. You might even be frustrated with those family members or friends that when they come into the nest, they never have anything and they don't take as good care of their teeth, but you take better care of your teeth than they do and you always have something. And the dirty little truth is that cavities are not fair. And I'm going to take and use the scale to use it to explain why it is and empower you to understand why it is that you get cavities and they don't, and what you can do about it. So this has helped a ton of my patients, empower them where they understand it and they know what it is that they're fighting. So what we're going to do is picture this, your mouth as a balance beam and as a scale. And on one side of the scale, you have things that will increase your risk for a cavity, that via the bacteria that are in your mouth will make it more likely that they'll eat a hole in your tooth. And then you have protective factors. And when you are out of balance one direction, you get a cavity. And when you have enough protective factors, they will combat the bacteria and you will be healthy. You won't get cavities anymore. So, and if you get one cavity in your mouth, that means that your mouth is out of balance. And if you don't do anything to change the balance, you'll get a cavity next time, and the time after, and the time after, until you get it in balance. So, the biggest cause, and the causes trouble, is bacteria. So bacteria is generally the thing that eats a hole in your tooth, and it tips you out of balance. Well, what can you do about that? You can start with some standard brushing and flossing, right? So we're going to go ahead and brush. And we're not quite 100% in balance yet. So for this patient, some people, a rare few might get away without flossing and not get cavities, but this patient is like most of us, they don't. So we add flossing to the mix, and voila, that's all it took for this patient. So now what if that wasn't good enough for you? You do this, you brush, you floss, but you still get cavities. Well, you just might have some bum genetics. You can go blame mom and dad. And genetics could mean the immune system. It could mean hormones are related. There are a lot of systems in your body, surprisingly, more than you probably think, that affect whether you get a cavity or not. This person has bad genetics, and they like a lot of sugar, which feeds the bacteria. So we have a really high cavity risk here. Well, you know, the combination in my office that I usually recommend for patients that gets 95% of patients in balance is, of course, the brush and floss, which we already have here, but I actually recommend that we step it up to a good electric toothbrush. That helps with most of our patients. And on top of that, when that still doesn't get them into balance, we add a prescription level of fluoride, and fluoride is a pretty powerful way to protect against your teeth being eaten away. So for the vast majority of people, that gets them in balance. Now, there's actually a ton more things that will put you at risk and a ton more things that you can protect it. This is a standard formula that works for most people, but there'll be a link somewhere around wherever this video gets posted, which will have a pretty comprehensive list. You can assess it. What things can you take away and reduce your risk, and what things can you add in order to reduce it? reduce your risk also. Anyways, hopefully this helps.